Have your attention. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jeff Kidwell, and I'm the chairman of the Republican Party here in Campbell County. I want to thank you all for coming out this evening and to celebrate our success of the 2008 election cycle. And Campbell County had the most effective 72-hour program in the entire 4th District, which includes 24 counties. A big deal. And we have Katie Stine here with us this evening, and also Senator Jim Bunning. And Katie has another thing she's got to go to, so I want to go ahead and turn this over to Katie real quick and let her say a few words.
Hey, Campbell County Republicans rock. You guys are awesome. And frankly, your chairman is pretty cool too, because basically under his leadership, Campbell County is now on the map. I mean, everybody else in the state's going, whoa, what's going on up there in Campbell County? And I'm like, we are on fire. We had, what was it, 100% coverage of all of our precincts, which I don't think that's ever, did it happen in any other county? Probably not. But we had it, and it's because of you guys. So I really want to thank you for just an outstanding job. Outstanding. You know, these are very tough times, and it's tough to keep our principles in mind, but we must keep our principles in mind. A limited government, less taxes, standing up for the family, standing up for the unborn. These are the things that we stand for, and we must never surrender them, because if we do, who will stand up for these things? So I want to thank you for what you've stood up for in the past. I want to encourage you, don't give up. You know, it was mighty dark during the Carter days. In fact, I'm sure Jim can tell you all about that better than I, because I was just like in college or something. And he was in there fighting the fight back then, even then. But then we had Reagan. So things may be tough. It may be tough in Frankfurt. We know it's tough in Frankfurt. And Jim, I think, is going to tell us it's real tough in Washington. But our best days are ahead. So don't give up. Stand firm, because we're on the right side. Thank you all.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you. Kevin Sell, the 4th District Chairman, could not be here this evening, and he sent a letter that he wanted to be read to the group. Since he couldn't be here, he's out of town. And our Secretary Pete Garrett is going to read that for us. If you would, Pete.
The message to the Campbell County Republican Party from Kevin Sell, the chairman of the 4th District. Greetings from Kansas City. It's with deep regret that business travel has kept me away from this event in my home county this evening. I am pleased to know that there is such a fine turnout of volunteers who have truly made an impact on this district. Each and every one of you has my respect and gratitude. By now, you have all recognized that Senator Jim Bunning is among you tonight. He has been a big supporter of this county's progress under the new leadership team, and I am sure he is pleased with the results thus far. Thank you, Senator, for taking the time to be here. And by the way, I am a supporter of Jim Bunning and looking forward to his re-election in 2010. I want to take this opportunity to personally thank Jeff Kidwell for his tireless efforts in using this team to take this county to the next level. The 4th District fully supports this effort, and we look forward to working on future projects to help you succeed in the years ahead. The Campbell County Republican Party is quickly becoming a model for other counties to follow. From debate and convention parties to volunteer activities, all of you have stepped up, not aside, to move our agenda forward. On behalf of Congressman Davis and the entire 4th District GOP committee, thank you for all that you have done. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the near future. Best regards, Kevin Sell.
The other two people that I need to recognize tonight is Pete Garrett and Amy Tolles. They were my co-chairs in Campbell County and helped get a lot of you folks together. So they put in a huge amount of time. I'd like to thank Senator Bunning for coming out this evening to speak to our team. Senator Bunning is one of the last conservative warriors in Washington. And we all owe him our thanks for trying to make sure that our children and our grandchildren's futures are not mortgaged by what's going on right now. So I hope that we're all going to get behind Senator Bunning next year and make sure that we send him back to Washington, because we need warriors like him looking out for us. So if I could go ahead and introduce Senator Bunning, if you come up to speak.
I'm here to thank you for your efforts in the last election cycle when Campbell County did so probably better than any county in the state. We have 120 counties, so that tells you how good you were. Without the volunteers, without those people who do the nuts and bolts of campaigning, your candidates couldn't get elected. And the sooner they learn that, the candidates I'm talking about, the better off they'll be. Because you cannot forget that the Republican Party stands for certain principles. The other side doesn't. Believe me, in my dealings with the other side, in the last 30 years, that's how long I've been in elected office, 30 years. There is a difference between what a Democrat stands for and what a Republican stands for. And Katie enumerated some of those things. But on a daily basis, I see it in operation, whether it was in the House or in the Senate, on the committees that I serve on. Unfortunately, I serve, or fortunately, depending on whose viewpoint, I serve on the Finance Committee in the U.S. Senate. Now, we lost some space on the Finance Committee. We lost 2 members, or the Democrats added 2 members, so we're 3 short. But it didn't make any difference when we were 1 short, because you have to remember that Olympia Snow served on the Finance Committee. So the Democrats always had a majority, even though we could hold things up, because Olympia always switched over and voted with the Democrats. My gut feeling in this last bill that was passed by the Congress of the United States, I want you to think about this, because I know we're supposed to be happy because you did such a great job. But there are problems in this country that are being exacerbated by what is happening in the Congress of the United States. 218 Republicans serve in Congress, both in the House and in the U.S. Senate. Not one Republican in the House of Representatives voted for the stimulus bill. God bless them.